Hello, this is Van, and welcome to Imperfect in an Uncertain World, resources for living with authenticity and purpose. Has anyone ever said to you, there's a light at the end of the tunnel? What is that light? And how can it guide you to personal transformation? So, I'm going to have you visualize something. Peering down a darkened tunnel, you see a pinprick of light in the distance. Now, step by step, edge closer until it becomes so bright, it becomes a light that temporarily blinds you. Now, eventually, your sight is going to return, and with that, you're going to have a shift in your vision. With new eyes, I'm going to ask you to recognize that light at the end of the tunnel. It isn't out there, it really is something that emanates from the core of your being. So imagine that light that teases us, that really beckons us forward, step by step towards the end of that tunnel. Its rays are intuitive messages that whisper, be yourself. And then those messages also provide hints about how to reconnect to who we truly are. Within that light is the power to be ourselves, the power to transform, the power to really shed light, the power to let go of the darkness of doubt and illusion. Now, perhaps in this moment you're doubting that you have the light of potential within you. Trust me, it's present within each of us. It ignites with each formed thought, each uttered word, and each relayed action. It can also be tamped down by a thought, a word, or an action. Mindfulness is the key to keeping the light within ignited so that we can see it at the end of the tunnel and move forward. Transformation comes as we foster our connection to the light through our awareness. And in our awareness, we hear the message and we respond. But let's back up a little bit. First, we have to accept that we are the light. How does your life change when you know that you have the capacity to shed light on any difficulties, any obstacles, and any barriers that you have in your life? And those are the very things that prevent you from realizing your soul purpose. Through the light, these opportunities are revealed, so we reframe them. An obstacle is not so much an obstacle, but an opportunity to learn a lesson. When you accept this paradigm shift, your light shifts when you realize that the brilliant light, that internal light, really reflects your truth. Now, accepting this premise that we are the change in our own life is not for the faint-hearted. It can be a really scary venture. In fact, we recognize that that light isn't even at the end of the tunnel. We don't suddenly recognize that we are the light and everything transforms and is wonderful in our life. Within this acceptance, we gain the courage to take the next step and the next step and the next step on our journey, bringing us closer to the end of the tunnel. And with each step, we become more curious about what the journey offers and more daring about how we respond to those offerings and respond to the world around us. So you may be asking, how do I begin? And if you've listened to any of my videos, you know that I always provide some kind of opportunity for reflection, step by step. So this is what I'm going to give you this time. Begin by feeling with your senses. Engage in what I call full body listening. So really dig in deep with your awareness to discover what is going on in your life. I want you to feel your inherent goodness. That is the best place to start. We are all inherently good. Remind yourself that you are enough. The next two steps are important. Name what ignites your light. And then on the opposite, name what tamps it down. Go back to what ignites your light. And then I want you to open yourself to the message that flickers in that light. I'm going to have you act with courage. This can be scary, but you know what? Every step forward, even if it doesn't turn out the way you want it to, is not a failure. It's a success, step by step. Put one foot in front of the other. Have curiosity. Ask yourself, what if? And then try the what if. Because when you try the what if, that's going to be the daring that you have in your life. Know again that no matter what the outcome, each step is a success. I want you to bathe in that life that makes you whole, and in doing so, you're going to own who you are. So those steps might be a little difficult, they might be a little easy at times, but just never give up on yourself. Within you is the light that shines brightly. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends. More resources are available at intentandaction.com. That's intentandaction.com. Give me a shout out if you're having some difficulties. I'd be happy to do an intuitive conversation or some life coaching sessions with you. As an intuitive coach catalyst, I can help you recognize what those obstacles are and how we can turn those obstacles actually into life lessons that you will benefit from. Thanks so much for listening to me. And if nothing else, I want you to realize you are the light at the end of your tunnel.